Hey, you got some building blocks?
That's tough.
Shut the fuck up. Bruh.
I'm sorry. You know, it was day 3 and we were slowly getting a tiny bit richer. I mined some diamonds in a water cave and we're not poor anymore. I have a bunch of iron. We're not poor anymore. Ooh.
But that wasn't good enough! Because the only true way to get rich in Minecraft is slavery. What the f?
Hello guys, my name is God and welcome to Ashjak. Today we're going to show you how to get rich in Minecraft. What the fuck? The first step to getting rich in Minecraft is to build yourself a frick chamber. This concept was originally designed by the ancient forefather PewDiePie and improved on by yours truly. There are many crucial ingredients that are needed in order for this to work, with the most prominent including pink wool, potatoes, and slate.
I find out the best way to quickly get pink wool is to set up an automatic sheep shearer. This little contraption works by shearing the sheep every time it eats the grass through the use of an observer and shears in a dispenser. It then collects the wool through the hopper on the bottom, and
that's literally it.
It works because sheep grow back the wool after they eat grass. So after I set that up, we were just playing the waiting game. Eat the fucking grass.
Sometimes they just don't want to eat.
2 hours later.
Okay. Bruh!
Dang, it ate twice.
Hey yo, Josh. Question. Do you have potatoes?
No, I haven't found one.
Spiders attack.
We need potatoes for the frick chamber.
I think I have
Is
potatoes,
that all they
but
eat?
it's...
No.
But it's like your signature thing to only feed them potatoes?
Yes.
They can only eat potatoes!
You know, watch it be that sheeps just don't eat savanna grass that much. It's a very rare chance they'll actually eat it.
Since we had no potatoes at the time, I began building the framework of the frick chamber. The frick chamber has 2 main floors. The first floor here is where you house all of your future sweatshop workers and make them frick every day 24/7. However, as part of the flooring, these trapdoors allow the villagers to be dropped down to an area below the frick chamber. From here, you politely tell the villagers to get in the boat so you can transport them to your desired location. This system is called the Villager Transport System, or VTS for short. In order to accommodate this floor, I started building the framework of the frick chamber above the ground. However, I then realized that it was a stupid idea because accessing the frick chamber would be a pain in the ass, and getting the villagers into the frick chamber in the first place would make me want to commit not alive. So I had to tear the whole thing down. I want to cry. While we were doing that, I decided to cure the zombie villager I had put into my frick chamber and... What the fuck?
Don't ask questions.
Ran tortoise.
See, the problem was that we were still poor as fuck, so I decided to explore above our base with Chuck, just to see what kind of resources we can get. However, I then realized something. Why are we on an island?
We're not on an island.
We're on an island.
Shut up, don't tell them. We're in a cavern.
The entire area is surrounded by the fucking ocean. We have 2 biomes, desert and savanna.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck we're trying to go outside for. We're in a cavern. I thought we were trying to live in here.
I was trying to get trees. There are no trees.
Why do you need trees?
I didn't want
We live in a cavern. Why do you need trees?
At this point in time, I had already moved the villagers into the main frick chamber component, so now it was time to carve out the area for the villager transport system. Wait, so if I build my base out of deep slate, technically means it can't be bombed.
Well, I mean, they may be bomb resistant, but with enough explosions, anything can disappear.
That's fair. Jesus Christ, it looks like a fucking prison with a deep slate. Holy.
Is that not what it is? It's a prison.
No, it's not. It's a frick chamber.
Also known as a prison, you're forcing them to have sex whenever you please. Yeah, I think
It's a
on
frick
that
chamber.
one.
It's a frick chamber.
It's a sex dungeon.
It's not the same.
Minecart.
No. Don't put down any of these yet. I know how to do this. Don't worry. Leave
I
the
know
rest to
too.
me. Just
You
help,
put
just
down.
just help
you
me
put
with the
down-
thingamabob, and that's all that you need. Okay,
Motherfucker.
fuck you. Okay, fuck you.
Hey, 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 hey. Settle it down, alright? I got a dog upstairs. I don't want it coming down here. You know? I don't wanna. Yo, hey! This whole base gonna disappear when everything else blows up.
How you doing, Josh?
Okay.
Okay. Oh! Oh my fucking god, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Now we wait 2 more hours and see if it happens again. Hey, yo, Daniel, where do you want to put a beehive?
Could make it here. You have multiple levels. We could also build an aquarium for, be cool.
Oh, okay. Just here, because there's lava underneath it. I see you. Crispy honey. Fried honey nut Cheerios with oil. Disturbing.
Since you don't want to farm the potatoes, I'll farm the potatoes.
What do you mean? I already put the potatoes.
Oh, did you?
Did you not see the?
No, I did not see the
He
potatoes.
logs in. He doesn't see it. Doesn't even check the chest for the 52 potatoes.
Oh.
Like, look.
Oh.
Then you have like extra potatoes and
I see it. Oh.
oh my god. I'm just
I'm so sorry.
and logs in directly here. I swear you logged out this way or this way. Doesn't see the green vegetation.
It blends in, man.
Bruh.
Hey, you remember all that iron we had at the beginning of this video? Well, it's gone. And the problem was that I needed hoppers to link up the potato farm to the actual frick chamber, and we had none! Surprisingly, a bunch of iron and other ores generate at the bottom of the ocean, so I asked JJ, you wanna go for an ocean mining sesh?
I can only pick up like 47. I don't even have a pickaxe.
You can have this.
That's stone.
I know. We're so poor. We're so poor, Nate. We're so poor.
Oh, I have a bunch of iron. You want it?
Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the hell? JJ, you see what it's like out there? There's so many fucking squids.
Like the axolotl. I want to bring my axolotls to the Guardian Temple, but I need a bucket of tropical fish. I need them to follow me.
Yeah, we're not carrying that in buckets.
I'm carrying that in buckets. You need to get your iron farm up quickly, because there's only like 10 of them.
Can you at least find me a good spot to put the iron farm?
We're in a cavern. You have all the space you need.
By this point, the frick chamber was getting pretty close to being complete now. However, the potato farm doesn't function without workers, so I painfully built this path for the villagers to follow while trying to bait them with the bed, even though it was daytime. The first villager became the farmer, and the second villager became the receiver. What the fuck is he doing? He should not be able to do that. Anyways, these horny ass villagers really like the frick. And they do that by saturating each other with enough food. If a farmer villager has excess food at around the beginning of the day and late in the day, the farmer villager will share food to another villager whose inventory is not full. This hopper minecart here essentially steals the food when it's being thrown, and that's how this farm works. This food is then transported through the hoppers into the potato dispenser. Any excess then goes through this hopper line and it goes down into the VTS area for storage. And with that, the frick chamber is complete.
Wow.
Okay, look, man, it was nighttime, so the villagers didn't frick. I swear, man, it works. You just gotta trust me! Now that my day's work was completed, I went over to check out the rest of the base. The castle was looking better than ever, and Nicholas built a spider farm using that spider spawner we originally found in episode 1, which reminds me to tell you to hit that shiny red button. Isn't it beautiful? So in a span of 3 days, we have a castle. We have a mob.
Now you're looking back at what we did in 3 fucking days. Screw your Christian server. You're not even looking back at the timeline. The timeline's so small. There's no story to this SMP because we built things in 3 days. If you go through the server's logs and look at other people's achievements, you can see that like day 2 or just today, people just started to plant seeds or head to the nether. We've already been there, done that.
You know, to give more context to what JJ is saying, by the end of this episode, which covers the entirety of days 1 to 3, these 3 videos alone would have covered 12 hours, 30 minutes, and 50 seconds of active playtime while recording. And that's not even considering all the time that we were playing off camera.
Stop it. Get some help.
Speaking of which, I want to loot that bastion. Oh my god. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. I'll punch you off. Nice. That's all. Oh fuck. I'm still stuck though. Okay, throw down a water bucket.
Three days. Nick built a castle. A grinder. Man's practically built everything. You're building a dropper with a mechanical system and a frick chamber underground and an iron golem farmer. And Josh has a farm and a kelp farm. Going through the chat, people are just starting to breed animals. You have Lily just starting to shoot a bow, just starting to plant seeds. They must have either the largest house in existence to just start putting down seeds and start catching fish. Like, nobody's gonna be prepared when we show up. When we show up, it's not even gonna be a fun time. It's just gonna be like, you're dead now. And your base is gone.
Yeah. So, I got bored and I decided to go to spawn to track people's trails just to see if I could find somebody's base. I was basically just looking out for player-made tunnels, bridges, and predicting where a potential player would go. I ended up following this trail that led me to this village, which appeared to be completely ransacked. I mean, they literally burned down all of the village's houses, which I thought was hilarious. I was actually really excited at first to find this place, but it didn't take long to realize that nobody else lived here. There was some poor man's gear and a couple of chests and nothing in all 4 cardinal directions of the village. I even checked the whole cave system underneath and found no signs of active civilization. Alas, I decided this was a good opportunity to gather all the resources I can get and log off for the night on a hill overseeing the village, praying that maybe in the morning that someone was indeed there.
What happened?